Welcome, everybody. So happy to see you here today. It's a Monday, the Victory in Biz Accountability and Success Call. We have a few new faces here today. So happy to have you all here. So for you newbies who are here for the first time today, I'm going to let you introduce yourself, Jason and Barbara. And then for everybody else, as you know, we are going to state our number one goal of the week. So that's what we do here every week, Barbara and Jason. We set intention for the week by talking about our number one goal for the week. And by voicing it, it helps us with the accountability factor in getting the stuff done that we need to get done. I only let you guys share one goal, your most important goal, because as you all know, we all have to-do lists yay long. But I want you to get that number one goal front of mind so that you know how to get that done first. And then today, I want to talk about the 4 most important steps about goal setting. I know a few weeks ago, I talked about goal setting, but my focus a few weeks ago was really more about how to set goals that are attainable, right? Today, I'm going to talk more about once you've set the goal, what are the things you have to pay attention to when you set your goals in order to make sure you reach your goals, right? Hello, Tracy. Welcome, Jason. So happy to have you all here. So with that said, that's what we're going to do now. And Mac, why don't we start with you today? What is your number one goal this week?
Well, it's very similar to a lot of things. In talking to people, they ask me, what is it that I do? And without a one-to-one conversation, it's hard to just say, I just do this because I do so many different things. But I think showing up is probably the biggest part. And it's not just business related specifically. I went to one of our members' birthday parties on Saturday, Aaron Dominic, and I had a great time just meeting her friends that are not involved with Achieve, but also there were Achieve members. On the way home, Matt Mormon sent out a text to me, and he was going to listen to some country music at a bar that I was going to pass on my way back to Evergreen in the 100-mile drive. And I really concentrate on that. You show up, you don't know what you're going to accomplish during that. So I try to do that quite a bit.
Yes, I love that, Mac. And I know you are one that makes a point of being at everything. And, it shows, and the amount of connections you've been making, it shows in that alone, aside from all the other advantages there are to doing that. So thanks for sharing that with us. So I presume your number one goal is to just continue focusing on that for this week as we go along. So thanks for sharing that. That's wonderful. Well, welcome. Jill made it. Thank you for being here, Jill. Tracy's here, and I just saw Jeff. Oh, there's Jeff. Jeff, you guys are moving around on my screen, so it's so good to see everybody here. Mr. Les Simpson, share with us your number one goal this week. What do you need to get done in your business to feel like you're moving forward?
Well, one of the things in Canada, Sam, is working with the equivalent of Vistage in Canada. And I'm going to be connecting to the Denver chairman of Vistage and allow him to see what we can do for gaining his clients, plus all of the clients that he serves, being able to provide clients for them.
Fantastic. Oh, fantastic. Thank you, Liz. And we're excited that Sam will be here from Canada for university in August. So for those of you who don't know, Sam is also one of our new members and Les works with him. So fantastic. Thanks for sharing, Les. Appreciate that. All right, Jason, you're up next. what would be your number one goal this week in your business? And actually, before you do that, why don't you take just 30 seconds and introduce yourself to everybody, seeing as you are new here.
Awesome. Hi, my name is Jason White. I'm here in Denver, Colorado. I'm the co-founder of a company called Sign Labs. It's a chemical-free water treatment technology. And my number one goal for this week is to develop 4 new leads to the point of having actionable next steps. So be that either site visits or, actual meetings to be able to talk about what we're able to do for them.
I love the specificity. What am I just so specific of that? I love how specific you were about that. And that word did not come out right. What am I trying? Specificity. Whatever. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Was that it? Awesome. Thanks for sharing, Jason. Fantastic. Mr. Lou Vickery, what do you have going on?
Well, I just this morning was on a podcast, actually a Zoom call with the Baseball Blue Book. Now that goes back to 1909, and they are going to be involved with me in a program that you're familiar with, my book, Winning the Head Game for Athletes. So we're taking that, that book has already been taken by Learn.net, Vanessa, and they are converting it into a course for young athletes. And we're so excited about that. So we're going to have some things available. There's over 300 questions that will be presented to youngsters. It's a yearly course. It can last over a year. So basically you take one a day and deal with it. And I'm so excited. It really is a great opportunity.
We're all celebrating with you.
All right, thank you.
Give him a big round of applause. Fantastic. Thank you, Lou. Thanks for sharing. That's exciting. I'm looking forward to seeing more about that. Fantastic. Oh, yay. Kim made it too. Hi, Kim, darling. Welcome.
Hi.
All right. Noelle, you're up next. What's your number one goal this week? Good to see you.
Good morning, all. Yeah, getting the to-do list sorted out. So the highest goal on my list this week is to get our new Achieve agreement contract into our Achieve Tech system so we can automate that whole process.
Oh my gosh, I can't tell you how excited I am about that. No more sending out. And we also, for all of you who recently signed your agreements, we managed to shorten that agreement from 19 pages to 9. So it's looking a lot better. It's going to be a little bit more of a streamlined process for people, and it's going to be online so that it's easier to execute. So I'm sure that's good news for everybody who's referring people to us. Thank you, Noelle, and thanks for your hard work on all of that. We couldn't do it without you. Serena, you're up next.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. And I'm excited this week. My focus will be to focus on early childhood mental health with the state. We've been connecting with them and they seem interested. So we'll explore the potential for collaboration.
Wow, that's a big step, big step. Thanks for sharing that and good luck.
Positive thoughts. Thank you.
See that all happening. That'd be fantastic. All right, so another new member joining us here this morning, Barbara. Barbara, I'd love for you to quickly introduce yourself to everyone briefly and then share with us what is your number one goal.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad to be here. My name is Barbara J. Beckley. I am the CEO and founder of the Diamond Factor Network, which I basically help people get under that rock and be seen, be heard, be visible within your business. And I help you by getting your brand show, your TV streaming show. So that's what I do. But I have a lot of other stuff in there as well. But with the little time I have, I just wanted to get to my number one goal this week. Working on a lead magnet that I created, a workshop. It's called Lights, Camera, Action, how to create a commercial for your business. And I'll be walking people through a storyboarding and everything. So this week I'm working on 2 commercial videos of my own to promote it more. It's in August 17th. So I'm doing like a campaign drip to get to that point because I'm looking for at least 20 people to be in that workshop. So that's what I'm working on this week.
Fantastic, Barbara. Thanks for sharing. And Barbara, you should connect with Jill Lublin. She is a media marketing expert. The two of you need to chat.
I
Okay.
just sent her my schedule link. How perfect.
Oh, yeah. See, great minds think alike. There we go. Yes, I
And-
just had my discovery call with Barbara the other day, and definitely a lot of great stuff there. Her and I had fun chatting. We have also so much in common, so it was really lovely to chat. Welcome, Barbara. We're happy to have you as a new member. Jill, you might as well go next, seeing as I just mentioned you.
Oh, perfect.
Barbara,
So-
can you put your contact information in the chat, please?
Perfect.
Thanks,
Thank
Liz.
you. So I'm Jill out of Northern California, and I'm a media magnet helping you create more publicity and visibility. And I also run kindness circles. And I put both links in the chat, so check it out. Also, additionally, I speak and train and had the blessing of speaking at the June conference. So that was super fun. Yay. And my number one goal for the week, hey, QVC Book Club said, we're choosing your book, The Profit of Kindness, to read. Would you be willing as the author to come in and talk to us? I'm like, let me think about it. Yes. And so my number one goal this week is to actually get that date down so that we're connecting in, because boy, that'll be fun.
That'll be incredible, Jill. Congratulations. Let's
you.
all celebrate with Jill here too. That's fantastic. Well, thanks for sharing, and it's always good to see you, darling.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Jeff
too.
Johnson, welcome.
Good afternoon, everybody. Jeff Johnson, I help businesses improve their cash flow, and I guess I do it mostly by referrals. So my biggest goal this week, after feeling like I've been on vacation for over a month now, it seems, I need to reconnect and reach out to all the people that have been sending me work in and thank them and let them know that I got their back and earning more of their referrals down the road. And I have a note on my computer, talk to Achieve about doing my book. So,
Aha. All right, Jeff, remind me, because I'll send you the link to that templated system, what that looks like. And also let me know what questions you have, because I'll be able to help you with that.
sounds good. Looking
Awesome.
forward to it.
Thank you, Jeff. Thanks for sharing. Mr. Sam Harrington, good to see you again as well.
Good to be here.
Yeah, what are you up to?
Well, first of all, I just want to say I'm really grateful to be here. I had a standing meeting at the same time for the last several months, and I was finally able to move it. So hopefully I'll be here a lot more.
Well, I'm happy to see you again as well.
Yeah. For me, the last few weeks have been a lot of working on my business. So this week I'm just trying to hit the ground running with some networking, some connecting. I have some sales calls, and just, it's time to generate some new business. And I'm feeling really good and grateful for how we've been able to improve some of the ways we're taking care of clients, and that's the working on the business. But now it's time to grow that and have a bigger impact.
Yep. Oh my gosh, love it all. Thanks for sharing and thanks for being here, Sam. Awesome.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, let's go to Adriana, another face I haven't seen in a few weeks. Great to see you, girlfriend. What's up?
Good to see you. And hi, everybody. I'm Adriana Morrison. I'm here out of Denver, Colorado. I wear two hats. So I am a mid-tier influencer for women over 40, over 50. I'm in the perimenopause and menopause space. And then I'm also a creator and host of a show called The Health Revolution on the Achieve TV channel. And we are all things health and wellness, so physical strength, the emotional resilience, and the mental mastery. And my goal for the week is to continue to get uncomfortable and I have a variety of ways in which I work with people on that side of things. And so high end, I've got some higher end one-on-ones coming on in. And so I just have a tier like X amount. And so they're filling. So I want to fill those spaces. And that's my goal.
Love that. Yes. And how's the show doing? The show's doing awesome as always.
Yes, it's fantastic. I'm actually lined up I'm going to be lining up 2 celebrities, one unconfirmed. She lives here in Colorado is all I can say.
Okay.
But my goal for those of you who are not familiar with the show is we're on season 3. We've got very strong ratings. My goal is to have experts, celebrities, and then up and coming rock stars who have a message for all of us to learn.
Fantastic. And Adriana, you should connect with Barbara as well. I think she has a show as well, and you two can possibly refer guests. And also be, there's some power partnership opportunities there, most definitely. Fantastic. Thanks for sharing. Tracy, welcome, sweetheart. Good to see you.
Hi, everybody. My number one goal for this week is to do personal invites to a retreat that I have planned in Greece for September, and just tell everybody about dream building and all of the things that we're going to be doing during our time there. So that's my number one goal, in addition to continuing to work to build my free Facebook group, and would like to invite any of you that want to connect with me to do an interview in the group. Just book a calendar invite, book a calendar appointment with me. I can't talk
Fantastic.
today, obviously.
Put that in
Have
the
a great
chat, Tracy, okay?
Yeah, I did. Thank you so much. Have a great week, you guys.
Thanks, Tracy. And yeah, anyone who wants to go to Greece for a retreat, speak to Tracy, okay? Max got his hands up. Awesome. Talk to Tracy. Jason in the Philippines, how are you?
Hello guys. Hopefully you're having a great day. My name is Jason and I run Jacob Media. We are a digital content creation agency wherein we help clients with social media management, content creation, and also virtual assistants. So my goal for the week is consistent content creation, posting, and also connection.
Okay, content creation, posting, and texting. I'm with you there, Jason. I need to pick up my game again. I'll be the first one to say I've kind of let it lag a little bit, but we'll get back to it. Awesome. Well, thank you. I believe everybody has shared their number one goal for the week. I don't normally do this, but I'm going to ask those of you who remember what your number one goal was last week. Who can put up their hand and say they actually achieved their goal? Who achieved their goal last week? Okay, I see 2, 3 hands. Okay, we got some work to do on that. So really be intentional, you guys, on whatever it is you voiced here today. Keep it front of mind. And with that said, that's why I wanted to talk about also the art of goal setting here today. I'm only going to take about 5 minutes on this. This will be quick. But, we are so, as business owners, we always setting goals. There are the long-term goals and the short-term goals. And so many times they move down the list, or they get left by the wayside or forgotten. And it's just so important to have a specific system by which you track your goals so that you can make sure you reach those goals, right? So number one, I mentioned when Jason mentioned his goal, how specific he was about it. And that is the number one thing you want to make sure when you set those goals, be real specific about your goals. It's not, I want to lose weight. It's what I want to lose 8.5 pounds or whatever it may be, right? I want to get fit. No, I don't want to get fit. I want to run a 5K. So be more specific about what that goal is, because then it will be clearer to you too what you need to do to reach the goal. So be real specific about your goals. And maybe for homework, you can go look at what the goal is you set today and you mentioned here today, and how can you make that goal a little bit more specific for yourself, okay? So that's number one. Number two would be, you want to break down your goal into smaller milestones for yourself, right? So if I said I want to lose 10 pounds, maybe I want to say, hey, so I want to lose 2 pounds a week so that I can lose the 10 pounds within 5 weeks, right? So what are those, or like Jason said, I want to post, I want to create content, but how much content exactly and how many posts do you want to make? How many texts do you want to send out? And how long is it going to take you to do that, right? So break those goals down into measurable pieces so that it allows you to track your progress, right, on your goal. And then number 3, establish realistic timeframes, right? And that's also what I mentioned now. So when you get more specific about your goal, also decide give yourself an ultimatum. Here is when I want this goal completed. So I say, what is your number 1 goal of the week? So obviously I want you to state a goal that you're going to complete within this week, right? By the end of this week, that goal is completed. So give yourself a time frame, but also make sure it's realistic. And also remember, there's always room for change. As Rob always says, launch and adjust, right? Launch your goal, get your steps down, decide when it should be done, but also know that it can be flexible if it needs to be. And consider your current circumstances and your commitments, right? So when you create your time frame, consider what are all the other 20 or 30 or 50 things on your list that needs to get done, and decide on a realistic time frame for each goal. Okay. And then last but not least, number 4, develop your action plan. Create a detailed plan outlining your steps. It doesn't have to take a lot of time to create the plan. You can do it in 5 minutes. Just jot down a few bullet points of what's the action plan you're taking to reach your goal. What do I need to do to lose my 2 pounds this week? I'm just using it as an example. I know, I have to be aware of my diet. I have to work out at least 30 minutes every day. I do more like an hour, but at least 30 minutes every day. And, make sure I get my 10,000 steps in every day. So that's how you break it down and you create a plan. And then also make sure that you track your plan. So if you made a plan to do that thing every day, go back at the end of the day and see, did you achieve what you needed to achieve on that day regarding that goal? Okay. So those are the 4 steps I want you to keep in mind when you think about the art of goal setting. Define a clear and specific goal. Set measurable milestones, so break it up in smaller pieces. Pick a time frame, put an ultimatum, a date to when your goal needs to be achieved, make it realistic, and then develop your action plan so you can track it. All right, I hope that was helpful for you guys today. Any questions, comments on that topic? Anyone want to add anything?
I just want to add one thing, Vanessa, or ask one thing, because like all of us, multiple goals, multiple responsibilities, things drawing attention. I just think, would you say 3 goals? Do you have a specific, do 3 goals a week or 1 goal a day, or how do you feel about that? Because that's for me what takes me off course sometimes.
Right. As we all have so many multiple things to do. I think it's going to be very individualized for each person, depending on what their goals are, how big and lavish the goals are. I would say smaller goals, I think 3 a week would be doable and attainable. And then, of course, those header goals would probably break down into smaller goals. Yeah, try not to overwhelm yourself. I think Jill has a point there. That to-do list, I like at the end of the day, I still write my goals down. I still write my to-do list down. I like at the end of the day to go and tick them off so that feel.
I swear, I think my to-do list is rabbits who have babies at night. Because it seems to multiply like wild.
I know, and it can get overwhelming. And my motto there is just one thing at a time. You know, Rob taught me not to multitask because I am a big I used to be a big multitasker, and that really ends up getting us overwhelmed, number one. And number two, nothing that we do properly because we're doing so many. So one thing at a time, you know, and no, I always at the end of the day, Jill, say to myself, tomorrow is another day, right? Because what we tend to do is we look at that list and we go, oh my gosh, I didn't do this, I didn't do that, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. But remember, you're only one person. You have your helpers, but certain things you have to do or someone else can't do that for you. Don't beat yourself down for the things you didn't get done. Look at the things you did get done and remember that tomorrow is another day and you tackle the rest then. I hope that's helpful.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Barbara, you wanted to add something.
Yeah, real quickly, I know what time. What I started doing, because I know the feeling about that. In fact, I just taught about goal setting last night in another place I was at. And I said, one thing is put yourself on the calendar. It's funny how we put our clients on the calendar, our doctor's appointments and everything to, you know, get us going. Put your goal setting. If you, like for myself, I'm putting down for tomorrow for 30 minutes, I'm going to work on that particular goal. And I want to make sure that I prioritize and put boundaries around that because I have it set on my calendar. So just to add that.
Great point, Barbara.
Nice.
Absolutely. Schedule those things into your calendar. I do that too. If I know I need to get something done, even, you know, call insurance. I have to call the car insurance. It's on my schedule, right? Because if I don't put it in there, other things overcloud it. My workouts are in my schedule, right? Today I work out right after the school. It's in my schedule, right? So I have to put everything in there. It's not true for everybody, but great point, Barbara. Anyone else? Last word. All right, good. Thanks for being here, everyone. Always great to see you. See you next Monday, same time, 12 p.m. Mountain Time. And thank you. Have a great week. Go out and kick butt. I'll see you next week. Bye, everyone.
Yeah.
See ya.